Hey everyone, how are you? I'm Heather and I'm the Bent Yogi. Welcome to day 9 of our 28-day yoga challenge. We're going to get started right away in downward facing dog. So come onto your mat and come on into your downward dog. Just a reminder that you can start in child's pose if you like. We practiced a lot with child's pose last week. It's a great pose to include in any practice. We've been practicing with breath, and so bring your breath into your practice. Bring your attention to your breath. Feel like you can use your breath here on your mat, and then that's something you can start to use in your everyday life. Now maybe a little bit of movement. If you want to bend one knee and then the other, you can. Maybe you come down for child's pose for a breath or two. Just start to feel it out. You can set your gaze to one point. This is traditional drishti, focus. But you can also close your eyes. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Once more together. Let's take a big inhale. And a big exhale. And make your way to the front edge of your mat. You can walk up or jump up. Walk your feet to about hips width distance. And come on into your ragdoll. If you want to feel out hips width, a lot of the times we take our feet wider than hips width. We have this idea of where our hips are. And this can be nice for support, for stability. But if you want to kind of measure it out, 2 fists between your feet is usually a pretty good guideline. And it is about stability. You might grab your elbows or let your hands dangle. It's about setting a steady, intentional foundation for yourself. Creating an intentional foundation for yourself and creating this practice, this experience for yourself. That was the focus of our practice yesterday. Creating our practice and our experience. And we're always doing that. It's nice to have this space on your mat where you can start to really bring intention into what you are creating. Exploring this. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale. And a big exhale. Release your hands. Walk your feet closer together or to touch. Connect into your feet and come on up to stand. As you come up, roll your shoulders back. Reach your hands high. You can look up. Really feel for lifting up. Take a big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Here, set your gaze, lower your gaze or close your eyes. And then you might set an intention for your practice. What is it that brings you to your mat today? It might be a word or a thought that pops up in your mind, but it might also just be something that you feel. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, sweep your hands high, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Find your halfway lift, your flat back. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Hands can be alongside your feet, hands can be on your shins. You can have a bend in your knees or straight legs. Take a big breath in, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, come on up to stand, fill up. Reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Bring your hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up, your high plank. Pause here. Knees lifted or lowered. Low belly draws in up really long from the crown of your head out through your tailbone. And if you want to bring your knees down, then long from the crown of your head out through your tailbone. Core is engaged. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, shift forward halfway down for your low push-up chaturanga. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Big breath in. upward facing dog. Maybe your cobra or your low cobra. Let's pause here for a moment. Little bit of a back bend, a heart opener. If you're not sure about cobra or low cobra, remember, you can check out my beginner series videos. Take a big breath in, exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. You can let your heels soften down, let your head hang down. Feel the movement of your breath, and then if you want to add in a little bit of movement, again, bending one knee and the other, or just kind of moving your head around a little bit to loosen up, you can add in the movement. Notice if the movement is habit or if it's intentional. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up to stand. Rise up and reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up as you exhale. Forward and down. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Inhaling to your upward dog. Exhaling to your downward dog. Letting your movements be intentional. This act of getting on your mat and practicing and breathing and moving, all of this is intentional. Allow yourself to feel this. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take another big inhale. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Put a big bend in your knees. Sit down like you are about to sit into a low chair. Hands can be higher at your heart. Feet can be together. If you have more stability, more balance with your feet apart, then walk your feet apart. Explore it a little bit. Set an intentional foundation for yourself so you can feel supported, feel grounded, feel strong, and then lift up and lighten up. Take a big inhale here. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat. High push-up, forward and down, low push-up. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps to your right thumb. Warrior one. Spin your back foot flat. Come on up. Notice where your feet land in this warrior one. Does it work for you? If not, make an intentional adjustment. Either walking the front foot more forward or walking it back. Maybe taking your front foot a little to the right on this side. Check in with the back foot. If your toes are turned to the side or back behind you, bring them a little bit forward. And then you can even out your hips. Notice your breath, an intentional breath, a balanced, generous breath. Take a big inhale here and a big exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push-up. Forward and down, low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Might be one big step. Maybe as you come up, you feel, yeah, I can take up more space. I can walk my front foot more forward. Go for it. Explore taking up more space. Be in your body. Grounded through your feet. Strong through your core. Set your gaze. You can close your eyes, but setting your gaze to one point helps with physical balance. And even with 2 feet on your mat here, there's definitely balance. Soften your shoulders. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take one more big inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a big breath in. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Big bend to your knees. Sit down, come on up. Take a big inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, high push-up to low push-up as you exhale. Take your time, you can drop your knees. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Come on up. Now, add in your warrior two. Intentionally add in space between your feet. Take your front foot a little more forward. A little more forward can be an inch or a quarter of an inch. You feel it out. Long and strong through your back leg, extend through your arms, right to the tips of your fingers. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Dip a little deeper into your front knee. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. All right, lift up from the ground up intentionally. Set your feet, feel your breath. Reach up, go back. Your left hand can be on your left leg at your low back. Maybe it even finds the top of your right thigh. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up, forward and down, low push up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Now step your left foot to your left thumb for warrior one. Open out to your warrior two. Again, here, intentionally, adding in some space between your feet. You can lengthen through your arms, through your fingers. If it works better, bring your hands to your heart. Your movements, your adjustments are intentional. The stillness, the holding in the pose, holding your gaze steady, holding your attention on where you are right now. All of this is intentional. So you can be in your strength and be in your power, enjoy yourself, and be at ease. Dip into your front knee, really long through your arms, soften your shoulders, palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior, reach up and go back. And now notice if you lose the bend in your front knee, you can intentionally take the bend out of the front knee, but then come on back to it. Let there be a lot of length and strength in your back leg. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. Step back, high push up, forward and down, low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Bring your knees to your mat. Sit back over your heels. Lie down on your back and set up for your Shavasana. If you want to add in your twist, you can add in your twist. And as you set up your Shavasana, you can work with legs out or up. Shavasana is intentional. Intentional stillness at the end of your practice, when you can absorb, integrate everything that you've just done into your being. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side and slowly make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. You can set your gaze Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for being with me again today, day 9. You're doing great. We're into week 2. You are getting on your mat intentionally every day. And I hope that you can take this quality of intention with you off your mat and into your day. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and like the video. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you're doing. How does it feel to be practicing every day? And if you want to support this free content, check out my Patreon page. It's also the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you tomorrow.